Oh my gosh, I did it. Hello, Destination Nation. Welcome to another episode of Breaking the Seal. I'm your host, John Myers. Today, we are bringing you another one of the Ninja Turtle Good Smile specials. This is Bebop. A little while back, we brought you Shredder. And if you go way back during DNN's Ninja Turtle Week, we did all 4 turtles. So I'm really excited about this. This is, once again, artwork by James Jean. He did a piece of the 4 turtles. They did 4 turtle statues. And now he's bringing us the villains. So this is the second in the series, Bebop. So I think the next one that we have coming in is Rocksteady. And then rounding it up with Krang in his big body. So one of the things that I love pointing out about these is the way that they package these things are just wonderful. They have these pre-cut styrofoam pads. Fits in there really nicely. Oh man, he looks good. Good size too. I'm actually kind of surprised that he's got the face without the sunglasses. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought that that would just kind of be one piece. So that's kind of cool that you can add that in there, or you can have him just kind of sitting there without the sunglasses on as well. Looks like he just, just kind of slides off the base a little bit. He came on the base previously, so I mean, it's not a big deal. He's got a little bit of plastic protection around his bracelet here. It does have a clasp, so if you want to take that off, that is something that you can take off. Let's see what kind of accessories he's got here. First off, he's got this massive gun. This is his drill gun that you probably recognize from the cartoon from way back. It's like he's got a pretty big knife. A big knife. You call that a knife? Let's see. How do they have him? So he's got kind of a... Let's see. If this is anything like some of the turtles, I had a couple of the turtles' hands were so tight, and it made me a little nervous getting the weapons in there. So this one feels like it's another one of those, unless I'm missing something here. Which would be something that Raph did. That doesn't feel like it. Raph had this thing with his size where his hands almost came apart, and then you this looks like this is kind of like a holder for the knife. That's kind of cool. So Raph's hands kind of came apart, and then that's how you put the size in his hands. This one looks like it's about the same. So this has got kind of a shaped insert for his leg. It's going to go right around his leg like that. And then it looks like you just pull that belt right across and it'll attach in the back. And he's got his tail, which just goes right into his back here. So that was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. The belts, I mean, it's got enough slack to reach around him, but it's really, really hard to kind of get that clasp that you need. That took a little bit too long, a little longer than I would have liked. I'm gonna get a knock on that for sure. But moving on, one of the things that you're gonna want to see is when you're putting the gun in his hand, his pointer finger is going to pop off in order to get the gun handle in there properly. So just be aware of that. Do not try to force that in there when you are putting it in. Looks like that is the only finger that does go in there, so don't try to pull off any of the other fingers. And it's just a matter of trying to wedge it in, I guess. I did not get that pointer finger on very well. That is another extremely difficult thing to do. I had to wedge the knife in there pretty good to get that in, and I'm assuming that these sunglasses just kind of sit on his head, which they do, so there's no real difficulty there. So this is kind of I mean, gosh, it looks so good. I mean, I will say the ultimate, the look of it, this is the end product. You know, this is where you want to get to. But the issues that I found of even getting it here were a little more than I expected, definitely more than what I want to deal with. I would think that there would probably be a better way to manage to get this gun on here. I'd almost prefer this chain not to be a real one and be something that was already on his body, kind of like they did with the bracelet, so I wouldn't have to deal with that. I mean, it took, for what this is, I feel like that took a pretty good amount of time to put it together. But now that we're here, now that we're looking at him, I think this thing is absolutely gorgeous. You know, this is straight out of the cartoon. This is done by the artwork of James Jean, and he did a wonderful job. This is what you're looking for, guys. This is going to look great right next to Shredder. Love the colors, the reds and the pinks in his hair. I mean, really, really, really good looking statue here. A lot of detail. Ultimately, this is what you want. So you just got to get there, you know? So rating wise, I'm going to give this a thumbs up and a thumbs down. I cannot give something that was this difficult to mess with a good rating. I mean, it's not perfect. You know, look, there goes his finger. I'm not going to even mess with it, try to put it back on. But, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down. Looks good. The final product is great. Getting there is kind of 90% of the battle. So thumbs up, thumbs down. Good job, good smile. It really is a good looking statue. The paint job is wonderful. James Jean, wonderful artwork. Guys, stick around. We'll bring you Rocksteady here soon. And always remember to break that seal.
You have arrived at your destination.